Good morning, Sin City, and welcome to another episode of the Las Vegas Social Media Show. Today we are honored to have an extremely special guest. You've probably seen him on TV, heard him on the radio, or seen one of his billboards around town. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Elliot of 24/7 Private Vaults to the show. Mr. Elliot, welcome, sir.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a quick introduction. Tell the people who are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Mr. Elliot. I own a company called 24/7 Private Vaults. We give you privacy. That's something that a bank will not do because they have your social security number, your driver's license, your credit card. They probably got the color of your underwear with it.
That they probably do, especially these days. So
Yes,
What exactly is 24/7 Private Vaults? And also what inspired you to come up with this business?
What inspired me, I got into an argument at a bank. The bank is not going to tell me what to do. I earn the money, I make the money, I do what I want. And I came up with this idea of private safe deposit boxes without a social security number. The reason is simple. Your name doesn't mean anything. It's your social security number determines who you are and where you are and what you are. The bank, therefore, can control you with a simple flick of a switch on your number. At 24/7 Private Vaults, it is so totally private. We like to say we don't know our customers and we don't want to know our customers. I have two simple rules. No narcotics. We have a dog sniffing the place, and the dog is smarter than most of the people. The second rule is you got both keys in a combo. Don't lose them. That's it. You come in, you take about 10 minutes, pick out what you want, and we're having a very good promotion now. We're there 13 years. Question has arisen in the past. Did we have a problem? The answer is yes. A former employee of mine that we fired broke in and emptied out 12 boxes out of 4,400 boxes. He knew which boxes to go to. Can't make an excuse for it. That's what it is. You have questions, ask.
Absolutely. And it's been over a year, and now you have, from what I understand, former customers coming back because they see you guys are still in business, still going strong.
We have a lot of the customers coming back because they can't keep it at home because your home is not a castle. It's not safe. They can't keep it in the car because the damn car will either have an accident or somebody will steal it if it's worth anything. Can't keep it at the bank because the bank is not your place to keep privacy and private valuables. What else?
Absolutely. So what type of customers typically use, what type of people are coming to you guys?
We have people that are generally well educated, understand what's happening in the country, understands the way the government acts, the way the banks act, and it's coming down to the point, if you want privacy, you better work for it and take a good look around you. That is what we offer. When you break it right down, privacy is a very funny thing. Nobody thinks about it. Put yourself in another position. You walk into a room and you're dressed like everybody else and nobody will look at you. Let's say you walk into a room and everybody is dressed and you're naked. Everybody will look at you.
Absolutely.
I guarantee you they'll see what you got. Some of it may be good, some of it's small, some large. It's immaterial.
Right.
But this is what privacy does. It protects you. It protects you from everything that there is.
And, I really learned a lot about the banking system, when I first met you guys, because you guys actually provide people the actual statements we're signing without even reading that the banks are having us sign. Little do we know, we're signing our life away pretty much. And
basically, when you sign up with a bank, you are signing up and agreeing, number one, that you have no control over your funds. Number two, the bank is your boss. Number three, you have no legal recourse to the bank. Think about that. You don't have anything. You give them all your rights. If there's a disagreement between you and the bank, you have to go to the bank's arbitration board. You're already at a disadvantage already. You're on the bottom now. So this is what we offer you, the opposite of a bank. Except we can let you in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Security is on duty.
And I know you had a little more you wanted to touch on Homeland Security.
Oh,
and
yeah,
whatnot,
there's
so-
something that came out recently in the Patriot Act. I don't know if you read it or if you look for it. We kind of look for stuff like that. In the Patriot Act, there's now a little line that says the Department of Homeland Security can walk into any bank without notice, without a search warrant, without legal recourse, and open up any box. If they find gold, silver, cash, or a gun, that is all forfeited under the new rules. If you don't know that, you got a problem.
And what type of you offer a variety of different size
We
boxes
have
you
approximately 14 different sizes of safe deposit boxes, and we have safes running from 22 inches by 16 inches to 6 feet by 5 feet. Whatever you want, we have the size.
So people can store, and they can't store ammunition, but they can store their
Store
firearms.
anything you want but ammunition and narcotics. That is not acceptable.
Correct. And
The dog will sniff them both.
absolutely.
Besides, the dog is smarter than most people.
So what, going back, have you always been this way in terms of the types of businesses you've run, more about for the people,
I think
protecting
if you
our privacy?
In my opinion, if you take care of the customer takes care of the business. It's real simple. Most of our business is referrals. We have them from China, from Russia, Switzerland, across the United States. We have approximately 430 bankers now that don't want to stay in the bank. I find it amusing, and then I found it interesting, and then I find it frightening. If the banker don't want to stay in his own bank, why should I stay?
No, absolutely. And you touch another good point is you don't have to live in Las Vegas to take advantage of your service. You have customers that come from all over the world.
Oh, yeah, from the Philippines, from China, from South America. It's immaterial. They come from wherever they are. Everybody wants privacy. Privacy gives you that appearance and feeling of being a human being.
No, absolutely. And a lot of people that probably gamble
Well,
always
if
have
they
cash.
Is there any gamblers in Vegas? I believe there are a few.
Maybe a couple, yeah.
Maybe 3, if possible.
Right.
And what else can we discuss?
No, what else do you have for us? I know you
Well,
came with a couple things you wanted to share, so whatever
I
you'd like
wanted
to
to tell
talk
you
about.
about the privacy thing because the privacy is what you need. You cannot buy a car today without a Social Security number. You can't buy a house without a Social Security number. You can't rent an apartment without a Social Security number. That Social Security number is an open book for anyone that wants it. It can be broken up into parts. We offer you a service without the Social Security number. How do we do it? We use biometrics. We take a picture of the iris of your eye. Your eye will open up the vault. You get a PIN number. You create a password. And we have one more thing that we do insist upon. If possible, you should have conformed to it. You should have a trustee or a beneficiary in case you have an accident.
Right. Absolutely. And there's also private rooms, too. So
we have private rooms for you to view anything you have and you want privacy. I have a lot of stamp collectors, coin collectors. People collect stuff you can't believe. I have baseball cards. To some people, that's the best thing in the world. I guess they're right. I don't know.
Right. And, going with privacy, I guess to end this segment, why should people be taking this more serious, privacy? All the things going on in the news right now, there's a lot going on.
Most of what's going on, you're not getting the facts. The facts are different from what the major media will tell you.
Absolutely.
They give you everything but the true fact. They give you a skeleton view. Very few banks, very few unions of any type will tell you that yours is private. It's about as private as a public open booth. It's not private to anyone. It's there. You want privacy? My advice to you, come down, take a tour at 24/7 Private Vaults. Give us a ring. There's no charge. We will also supply you with something which you probably never read. We will supply you with a blown-up proof of the agreement, which is generally printed in such small type you can't read the damn thing. But we have it blown up. I think we have 5 or 6 banks will be glad to give you a free copy. Drop in.
Awesome. And how can the people get a hold of you?
Call me at 948-5555. That's 948-5555. We are located on East Sunset, 3110 East Sunset Road.
Awesome. And we'll also put up the links to all your guys' social media. You guys have a new blog now. I saw you guys posted a new article, The Damn Truth about banks.
The damn truth is the damn truth. It
Right.
either stands or it falls.
Absolutely. And leave us, I love the story about the ball and the banking. Could you tell us that story before we end the segment?
In the bank itself?
The 2 little kids with the ball.
Oh, we have, I don't know, some of the customers brought it in. We have a little picture of 2 little boys, probably about 8 years old. And they have a ball. And one little boy says to the other ball, "Would you like to play with my ball?" The other ball says, "Yeah, I'd like to play with your ball." "Well, that'll be 10 cents an hour." "Well, if you're not here, how can I get my ball?" "Well, you go to the bank and you pay them 10 cents to play with my ball. Then when you bring it back, you pay them 10 cents to put the ball in again. This way you can have your ball, my ball, anytime you want to pay for use it." And that's what the bank is.
Right.
We don't have that. We give you what you want when you want it. What you really want is privacy. I don't have any balls. We got lollipops if you want.
Yes.
Come on down.
The lollipops. What started the lollipops? What started that?
Lollipops were a joke. I don't know. Somebody put a bag of lollipops down, and then so far I've been buying about 50 pounds of lollipops every 4 months. Well, it's a lot of fun anyway. The older the person is, the more lollipops they take.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I will say, it's very impressive. The customers that you have and you're getting, they're very loyal. And the amount of thank you letters that are posted all over.
Oh, it's all over
incredible.
the place. We got some very good letters and we got some ugly, nasty letters, but you're free to take a look at anything you want.
Nothing to hide, right? You're
There's
welcome
nothing to hide except your name and your social security number. Nothing
Awesome.
personal. I don't want to know you.
Perfect. One more time, how can they get a hold of you?
948-5555. That's 948-5555.
And everyone, you can check them out at 247privatevaults.com. Thank you so much, Mr. Elliot. It's been
You're
a pleasure.
welcome. Good to see you, Sam.
You too.
Take care.